I had been told by many people that I had died twice during this ordeal. We were on a holiday to Carnarvon Gorge. On the way out we had car trouble and we got stuck and my blood pressure started to rise up. It was about 175 over 130, so it was considerably high.
There is no ordinary day with the Royal Flying Doctors Service. Some days we make routine flights for stable patients, but every day we're ready for an unplanned emergency retrieval. Our typical call-outs can be anywhere between 30 kilometres and 1,000 kilometres. Australia is a beautiful country, but the space in between towns can be deadly if a life-threatening emergency arises.
I'd never had a nosebleed before in my life, so it came as a bit of a shock. Being a teacher, I realised that a nosebleed often will stop of its own accord, but this one kept going for a good 20 to 40 minutes. The resort that we were at was remote. I started to get concerned. The first time I threw up, it was brown blood. A few hours after that, I had another throw up, and then I threw up again, and this time it was bright red, and I was very scared. Both my husband and the manager of Carnarvon realised that we needed to call the doctors.
Priority 1 emergency at Carnarvon Gorge. Suspected esophageal tear with massive hemorrhage. Patient being moved to Roma via QAS.
When an emergency call comes through, every second counts. We have to assess our priorities very quickly. A life or death situation becomes our top priority. All the medical officers and flight nurses with the RFDS are highly trained. We have to handle every possible medical situation, whether it's injury or illness. We provide treatment on the ground and use our dedicated aircraft for transport to hospitals. This was vital in Karen's case. Her esophageal tear had become life-threatening and she was hemorrhaging internally.
My husband had been told by the paramedics that I only had 1 hour to live. I had lost so much blood from so many organs. I had no sign of consciousness whatsoever and my whole body had gone into hypervolemic shock. I had been told that I had died twice and had been resuscitated. When I woke up, I was in a hospital bed, and one of the main things that I wanted to do was go back and thank all the people that had saved my life. The two faces that I really was very grateful to see again was the flight nurse Marie and the pilot Dave, and we gave each other a big hug. If it wasn't for the Royal Flying Doctors, I would have died. There was no question of that whatsoever. From the bottom of my heart, I couldn't have asked for any better care.